the things I do for you people, and that sweet, sweet content. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Clown Motel.
The Clown Motel, located on the edge of Tonopah, Nevada, has been called America's scariest hotel because, well,
Clowns are creepy, and this hotel boasts an impressive and somewhat disturbing collection. This motel was opened in 1985 and started out with 150 clown statues. When it changed hands again in 2017, that number of clown statues was increased to over 2,000. And in case you have not been completely creeped out already, the World Famous Clown Motel is right next to a cemetery. You heard me correctly. Right next door to the Clown Motel is the 100-year-old historic Tonopah Cemetery, the final resting place of over 300 citizens. It is the close proximity of the cemetery and the restless spirits within to the Clown Motel that has led many to believe that the Clown Motel is haunted. So, of course, I had to get a room here. I'm gonna go see what my room looks like now, and I'm hoping it is truly horrible. Oh, yes. Yes. Just a spectacular yes. Now, there's a lot of ghost stories involving the Clown Motel. A few of my favorites involves a man who came to stay here and a spirit took a liking to him and waited for him to return. He never did, and so now this spirit takes out its frustrations on the guests who stay here. Another story is about a terminally ill man who did not want to be a burden to his family. He stayed here, reported to the hotel staff that he saw shadows moving across the wall, and actually begged the spirits to end his life, but they wouldn't do it, and so he in his own room. But perhaps the creepiest is about a man who was staying here and became deathly ill in the middle of the night and tried to call the front desk for help. And for hours he tried and tried and tried, but something would not let him. Or at least that's what he told the ambulance when they took him from here, but they couldn't really get any more information from him because he died on the way to the hospital. It's said that whatever sinister force resides in room 108 keeps whoever is here from calling for help. Wait, 108? Well, dookie. Whether the Clown Motel is haunted or not really is immaterial. The lore that's built around this place, the atmosphere, and the isolation are enough to make sure that my stay at the Clown Motel will be an interesting one. I'm gonna die here. Ladies and gentlemen, I survived the night in the Clown Motel with absolutely no ill effects. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Did anything weird happen last night? One thing happened weird last night, but first of all, I will say the Clown Motel is an interesting place. It is isolated enough to be peaceful, the rooms are large and comfortable, and yeah, the atmosphere is freaky and has enough novelty that I would more than recommend a trip, even if you are a complete skeptic. But something weird did happen last night, and I don't know, it might have been me being half asleep. I'm not sure. I'm going to tell you about it anyway. So I'm lying in bed, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm halfway there already, and I hear a whoop across my bed sheets, and it sounded like somebody took hands and just ran them across the bedspread. Needless to say, I woke up. And that's it. I don't know. It might have been me farting, who knows? Because that happens a lot. So I was told something very interesting this morning. The Tonopah Cemetery, which I know I'm mispronouncing, but I don't know how else to say it, is right here. It is literally right next to the motel. But it's not just next to the motel. It's under the motel, too. The cemetery is so old, I was told, that erosion and weather had basically erased most of these wooden gravestones, and that the cemetery extends into this trailer park and directly under the Clown Museum. And I don't know about you, but if I was dead and somebody built a Clown Motel on top of me, I'd be a bit perturbed too. But regardless, I give the Clown Motel a solid 10 out of 10 as far as roadside attractions go. I believe that there are certain destinations you need to go to prove yourself. A road trip trial by fire. The Stanley in Colorado, And right here, the Clown Motel. So come, if you dare.
We'll keep the sheets warm for you.